This is my favorite chest with small, little complete fossils. High variety of fossils from different period of times. When there's a bunch of them, they look amazing and make a good decoration for the home, and I want more of them. And I also have this box. This is mostly material from the Jurassic huntings in Lithuania, and in the huntings I mostly show stuff like this, but we're not gonna touch this today, or some other stuff, some impressive stuff. But what I don't show is stuff like this, and this is exactly what it looks like. It's a tiny fossil of ammonite, and there's a bunch more gastropods and all sorts of crazy nice things to add to my tiny fossils collection. I will try to remove these tiny fossils with Dremel 290 with Paleozoic fossil tips, and the first piece I will try to excavate is exactly this. Next one is this. I'm just picking pieces from the top, because eventually I want to clean out that box with gastropods and matrix and to remove all of them. Even though these are tiny, it's taking me quite an effort and time, and I need a lot of precision, because one wrong move, and if I rush it a bit, it's over, the fossil will be broken. Yeah, now let's take another piece. And this one we have two fossils. This gastropod, and there is tiny complete bivalve here, or maybe gastropod. So yeah, I think this one is upside down, so yeah, let's try to pop it off from the matrix. Let's take this one out. Looks like a nice gastropod. Finally, cute gastropod, very nice. One more in the box. Also, I did glue that one. The cracks are visible, but yeah, it's good enough. More and more. Okay, here we go. It's an ammonite in here, and it looks like it's complete. And this one is big enough for me not to risk it to take it out of the matrix. So yeah, let's try to prep this one. getting late, I will finish up tomorrow. It's a nice ammonite. A little bit of serrations visible from this side where the shell is missing. Yeah, so basically I will just remove more of the matrix from the sides, make it a little bit more 3D and cover it with paraloid, and yeah, that will be the specimen. While it's not my best ammonite specimen from Lithuania, it is a welcomed addition to my growing Jurassic collection. All of these gastropods were found in the same area from the Jurassic period, and some of them are empty inside, meaning there is no stone inside the gastropod, and these gastropods, which are empty inside, often crumble from the vibration of the Dremel. Statistically speaking, I destroyed around 30% of gastropods trying to excavate them, but more than half I was able to glue back up, depending how badly crumbled the gastropod. Now this ammonite wasn't complete, only the middle was preserved, so instead of leaving it as is, I decided to remove this tiny middle. First I had hoped that there was more of it, but there wasn't, only the middle and some top swirl was left. And there we go, that last ammonite was the last tiny fossil I've got in these concretions. All that's left is basically the big chunks, and these fossils that inside those concretions are waiting for me to get an Amberscape. So basically I will prep this in the future, and this is all I've managed to excavate. I did destroy a few of them, and yeah, so basically not that many, except these tiny ones. I also got this, well, kind of tiny, but I would call this one a medium ammonite. It's not crazy good looking, but it's good enough, and I don't have too many of those. So yeah, let's put this to the rest of them and yeah, fill my tiny fossils collection just a tiny bit more. Also, since these fossils are so tiny, I decided to make some macro photos for them with my digital microscope, and that's one of the things that I love personally about these tiny fossils, that even though they are tiny, under magnification they look exactly the same as the big specimens visually. There are literally no difference from these juveniles and the adults. And because they are tiny, they take very little space for storing them, and they are hella cute, like tiny puppies or kittens. Tiny always cuter than the adults. And finally, let's fill out this with a few more small tiny gastropods and other fossils. This is the moment I was waiting for. I love to see this tiny collection growing. Eventually, I think it's gonna look very impressive. And yeah, that's all I have for you today. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye!